Welcome back to Skitty Automotive. So there's some things we got to talk about. Last weekend we were a video ahead. So last weekend I ended up needing to put the valve cover back on and the temperature housing thing, get that off the old one and put down a new one. It started great and it ended not so great. I was in the middle of putting the valve cover back on and I had thought I had dropped a bolt, so we went underneath and had kind of like a metal rod to see if we could find it. Well, unfortunately, I found something else, and all 6 of the freeze plugs came out of the bottom of the motor. Things could be worse. It could be. From what we are gathering, we think when the motor was put together, they might have been a hair too small that they put in, and it finally, just from being cold and hot, that they just fell out. So we're going to get those put back in, and we're also going to do a pressure test that may be in this video or may not be in a video at all, just to see and make sure there's no cracks. I've been under there, Dad's been under there. We haven't seen anything, but you never know. Also, we found that out, and we decided to just put it out of our minds. Let me finish what I have to do today. I broke a bolt off in one of the heads, so that also has to come out. We ended up getting new things. I don't really know what they are. Let me show you. So this is what we ended up getting in replace of the smaller bolts. It's got that goes in there, and then we can turn this on. And these, we got 6 of these new plugs, and if you can you may not be able to pick it up, they're just a hair bigger than these were. So, but that's the plan in this video, is to get the new freeze plugs in, get the broken off bolt out, get the new ones in, and we also have a carburetor. It's not the one that I wanted, but the one I want. I don't think I'm not going to be able to get before Florida, so it'll probably be after we get back that I'll end up getting it. But it's still a Holley carburetor, and it's a good carburetor. So I'm thinking in this video we should be starting the truck by the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoy and keep on watching. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this bowl out and the one on the back side. Once those are out, I'm gonna end up taking this off and taking that out, just to take the whole motor mount out so that we can get to these holes here.
You're out.
That's it?
That's one of them. Go get the other one.
I thought they were longer than that.
No.
Why are you gonna make me feel like I'm weak?
Here, grab it.
That's just rude.
Sorry. You're going at a different leverage than me, so. You need to keep one hand pushing up on that socket and one hand turning.
I don't want to pinch my fingers.
It's part of being a mechanic. All my knuckles are all bruised.
Okay, so Dad forgot to record, but we took the oil filter out and then we were able to get the bolt to take the whole motor mount out. Now I'm going to go ahead and start sanding these to get them prepped to put the new freeze plugs back in.
So this right here, you can't, it's blurry. This is what was holding in the freeze plugs. Crazy. What you doing?
I'm gonna put the freeze plug in down. Oh.
Okay, just so it stays like that. Now grab that tool.
This tool.
And make sure that 90 is kind of, it's right next to your head right there.
This. It's not staying in there. It's not going to stay up in there. Because it... Okay. Hold on. Can we look at it?
Okay, so you need to... It's going in.
Kick back out. We got to figure out how to get at the bottom.
Here. Hold on.
It's like not hitting that.
There you go. Hit that. What are you hitting? Like, really? Hit it!
I don't want to hit your finger. Got the socket?
Give me a second.
Okay. It's not supposed to go all the way in? Oh, it does. Never mind. Where'd my hammer go?
Not this side.
Right there.
If you can't, well, it gives you something to hang on to. And you're gonna have to hit it. It's not gonna be much room there, but you gotta hit it. Tink.
I can't move it. It's too big. Alrighty, so those three are in. Dad is currently taking the starter off. I do want to mention, and I think any car person can semi-relate to this, you get to a point where it gets a little heated. When things aren't working, Dad ended up having to get under there, and we had to kind of work together to try to get those three in, and they did not want to go in very easily. So we kind of just stepped away from the camera just so we can get those in. Plus, Dad was cussing. So
I don't cuss.
I'd say that's true, but you cussed in the last video.
I know.
I left it in there just so you can never say that ever again.
I know you did. I saw it.
But yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna get that out and then put this motor mount back in, and then unfortunately get to the other side. But we're halfway there. Alrighty, so it is the next day. We ended up getting all 6 of the freeze plugs put in. We didn't film a whole lot because it was a hassle and it took us a minute. But we're going to put some water in it to test, see if any of them leak. Let's hope not. And then after that, I got to drain all the fuel out of the fuel cell, and then I have to drain all of the oil gas mixture out of the oil pan because I am going to be changing the oil. We ended up taking the filter off yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that, putting the new one on and doing all the oil. We also still have a bolt in the head that we have to get out, and once that's out, then I can get the spark plug wires hooked back up. So that's the plan. Alrighty, so I was about to come under here and say there was no water leaking, but unfortunately Dad forgot to put the clamp on that hose right there, so there was water, but none of the plugs are leaking, so we are good in that department. Right now I've got the fuel line in there, and I keep periodically turning the pump on just to try to drain it, only because where that goes out, we don't have a bucket that will fit underneath the axle, so we can't really drain it out of that way. Okay, so I got this one off. I took the seal off from it. This is going to go on the inside, and show you a difference. This one had a locking, and they were known for leaking, so we had a lot of issues having water. Like when we just drained this, we had water in it. So we changed it to where it's a screw-on. I hate people. Anyway, so I'm gonna get this in the hopes that it helps seal things in. We also have a port that's on this side corner that we were supposed to have out, or at least open a little bit, and we didn't, and I think it just kind of broke the seals in the sense. So hoping that this will kind of fix that issue. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here. I got the new one, which goes right to it, thankfully. I gotta get the other one on the bottom, and then I gotta get it, at least the first one in, to get it started. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
And it's out.
Well, we went to go turn it over, but
Forgot a wire.
forgot a wire for this. So now, just gotta take it apart and try to get it hooked up.
I'm not trying to get it hooked. I'm just trying to put, I got one wire.
One wire.
From up here right to the floor.
Did you cut that piece out down there, or did a mouse chew at it?
What are you talking about?
behind there. I don't know. I don't know.
I need another one.